Come to me, you will find rest for yourselves. Dear brothers and sisters, I believe in any culture, whatever culture we belongs to, we have placed relationship as one of the important aspects of our lives. It can be relationship with our parents, our siblings, brothers and sisters, or parental relationship, or professional relationship. Culture of any kind of society has emphasized how important relationship in our lives, in our journey as human beings. And interestingly, dear brothers and sisters, today Jesus speaks about one of his important aspects of his life with his Father is about his relationship. Relationship between the Father and the Son, which is our Lord Jesus Christ, is very unique and indeed very intimate, as the gospel describes to us today. But what is interesting, we notice, dear brothers and sisters, Jesus' relationship with his Father is not a monologic relationship. It's not one-way traffic relationship, but it is more on dialogical way of relationship. In other words, it's a more of mutual knowing relationship. And what is the result of this intimate and mutual knowing of relationship? This gospel tells us today, no one knows the Father except the Son, and no one knows the Son except the Father. So there is a result of knowing each other between the two because of this intimate and specific relationship that they build and maintain. And the gospel continues on today, dear brothers and sisters. Father and Jesus invite his followers at his time to join them in that kind of relationship, to be part of that relationship, of intimate relationship. But we know, for the gospel story today, there are some resistance from the followers of Jesus. And the first who resist to be part of this relationship was what Jesus considered them as the wise and the learned, while the other group who tend to follow or be part of the relationship is the little ones. Our questions then, who are these wise and the learned? Who are those? As the scriptures describe to us, these are a group of Jewish people who consider themselves understand God better, know God better, and know God's will. But the other ones, the little ones, are considered to be those who do not understand God, do not know God. But interestingly, dear brothers and sisters, Jesus then pay attention to these little ones because Jesus seemed to understand their heart, their situation, their condition. Because of this burden of not knowing, understand the laws of Jews, and they were considered as the one who break the laws, and therefore Jesus invite them. You are the one must be felt burden living in this society because of so many rules, laws that you did not understand and become a heavy burden for you to carry in your lives. And Jesus invite this particular group, little ones. Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. Dear brothers and sisters, this invitation then is not only addressed to these little ones, but addressed to each one of us here. We might have different kind of burdens that we are experiencing right now. We can ask ourselves, what are our burdens? What are the burdens that keeping up make us away from God? What are the burdens that make us destroy our relationship with one another? What are the burdens that in heart and minds that make our relationship in the community life becomes in harmony? We ask ourselves, as Jesus invite us today to respond to this question, to respond to his invitation, come to me. Some may have economic burden. Some may have health burden, sickness burden. Some may have financial burden or work burden, whatever it may be. But some also, maybe others becomes burden because of our presence, because of who we are, because of ourselves. Remember, Jesus today, alongside his invitation, come to me, Jesus says, and he promised, I will give you rest. I will give you peace. Is the core of the message. The Lord, dear brothers and sisters, promising that if we come to him, we will experience renewal of our drooping spirit, a greater fullness of life. And of course, this giving rest also is a foretaste of that eternal rest that awaits us beyond this earthly life. But what is requirement, my dear brothers and sisters? You want to come to him today, come to the Lord today, we need to be like little ones. We need to be humble. It's not to be the wise, not like those wise and learned who pretend to understand everything, but they know nothing. We need to be humble by like little ones. Our heart needs to be open to that invitation. So, dear brothers and sisters, our mission today is, if you are burdened by something or anything, whatever it may be for you, gospel clearly tells us today, Lord invites you to come to him and carry that yoke to him. So let us spend time with the Lord and find strength and consolation from him as we contemplate his life, his passion, his death, and his resurrection. Let us recite together this gospel verse today. Come to me. Come to me, all you who labor and overburdened. You will find rest for yourselves.